Practice drawing easy organic forms. Today we're going to explore a very fun way to draw organic forms, one that's also a really nice way to just warm up and to have some fun and end up with a beautiful page that you're happy with. And you can do it without photo reference or anything, or even without being inspired. And so let's start. Um, First, First, I would like to mention that maybe you could also check out my newsletter if you are interested in these drawing exercises. I post every Sunday with tips and tricks for people who want to draw a lot and have lots of drawing exercises there. Now, onto the exercise. So, what we can start with is first drawing curved lines. That's a start. Just arbitrary curved lines. Just place them anywhere on the page. It feels scary at first. You think, well, will I be able to turn this into something? But you'll see that it's easier than you think. So just place the lines there. And the next thing I want you to try is to now trace over the line. This is a really good exercise because it trains you. This is about putting the line exactly where it is, and by tracing the line that's already there, what you actually then you can see when you're off, so you can have immediate feedback. What you end up wanting to be able to do is see the line on the page, so that you can then put the line exactly where you want it to be. But right now we're using a first curved line under it, so that you can see if you are getting it right, basically. One thing you can do is draw really slowly, because you're still practicing your muscle memory if you draw slowly. So you can just do this very slowly, and just by doing this, you're already getting better at drawing, because you get better at putting the line exactly in the right place where you want it to be. And so that's the ghosting step. And what you can also do is basically the same idea. We're preparing something for later. Now you can start trying to draw curved loops. So those are basically lines that are closed. You'll get a slightly different effect, and it's also fun. As you can see here, I'm drawing closed loops. And here again, trace over it, ghost it, try to follow the line. It just makes you better at placing lines later where you want them to be, even if you don't have underlying lines underneath it. And again, try to draw it slowly. And then the next step, this is the fun part where you turn it into something three-dimensional. We will return to the curved lines, and at the end caps somewhere, maybe place a line almost so straight onto the curve. And then on the various places where you see that it curves so that it would touch that line, put the line there also, and make the lines horizontal to each other. And then draw the curved lines between these straight lines, as you can see. And basically, again, it's tracing, because you're tracing the line that was there. By putting these lines horizontal, you're actually making, you're using isometric views, so it's not very much perspective. You can maybe try the same thing with perspective later. But just use these straight lines, perpendicular to the curved line, and then at the other side try to trace the original curved line. And as you can see, you get very interesting looking ribbons. Now you can also do this with the curved loops, and then you sort of get sort of organically shaped blocks. Again, start with lines that are perpendicular to the original curved loop, and at the inflection points, and then at the end point try to draw a curve that traces the original, that follows the original curve, so that you get a block, basically. And that concludes this simple exercise, where you have a little, it's a complete exercise. You have a warm-up where you trace lines and become better at placing lines exactly where you want them. And then you turn them into 3D forms, turn them into 3D shapes and 3D volumes, and and you end up with a beautiful page, as I say. So that makes this a really nice exercise. I hope you return for another exercise that I have coming soon. And again, you can check out my newsletter where I email every Sunday. Okay, thank you for listening, and I hope you'll have fun drawing. Bye bye.